What's going on, everybody? My name is Hydrus, and welcome back to some more My Hero Ultra Impact. And today I want to go over the World Heroes mission units because I see some things being said about them, and I kind of want to debunk a little bit of that here in today's video, as well as go over some things about Global and JP that you may not or may already know. But before we're going to get started, make sure you guys go down there, click that red subscribe button, click that bell, turn on all notifications that miss out on any future videos, as well as drop a like down below on today's video if you guys do enjoy. Now, JP and Global, that is a very interesting topic when it comes to this because Global released with everything JP had. When Global released, they released with all the content JP had in the game. Now, I see a lot of things about Global being said about the World Heroes mission units. Specifically one thing, it's about the shards that are in the shop. And I'm going to go over that here in a second, but as you can see here on JP, I have the World Heroes mission units and stuff like that. The banner for the World Heroes mission units, the banner came out when the movie released in Japan. So in celebration of that, they released a collaboration banner on the JP version with those units, and with a new UR memory, with a free-to-play SR unit and memory, as well as a summonable SR memory and stuff like that. So the way that this banner worked is that the units, the Todoroki, Bakugo, and Deku, all those URs were limited to that banner and were not added to the general pool. Same with the UR memory. The memory is called the Three Musketeers. That memory was also limited and did not get added to the general pool. The SR memory that was on the banner is in the general pool, because if we go here to Global real quick, we go to my Global version and we go to characters here and we go to memories and we go to my memory list, scroll down, this memory here, #1 Hero Agency. This memory was in the banner. This was released with the World Heroes mission units. This was on the banner. This is the only thing that was not limited from that banner, this memory here. That's the only thing. The SR units and the SR memory were limited and are not added to the general pool. So things like Nejire, this summonable Nejire here, when Shirt Banner leaves, Nejire will get added to the general pool later. So when a new banner releases, let's say Sun Eater is the next unit, not confirmed, not saying it is, but if a new unit comes out, such as like a Sun Eater or something, Nejire is going to be in the general pool of URs, and you can pull Nejire on that next banner. So you can pull her later because she gets added to the general pool. The only thing different about the World Heroes mission, as I keep mentioning, is that the World Heroes mission units are not in the general pool and the UR memory is not in the general pool. The only thing that was available from the World Heroes mission units that is available on the banners and on any banner in a general pool is that SR memory I just showed. But again, so the World Heroes mission things, there is some things about the shards that are being said. Let's go to my JP shop real quick. And I want to explain some things about the shop, about the shards. So we go to the shop and we go to stars here, right here. This is where you can buy all your little character shards. As you can see, I have all these units. I can buy the shards for all these units that I own. And also, if we go to the filter and we click this one right here means owned. This one means not owned. And I'll show you on Global here in a second as well. But that means not owned. As you can see, I do not own World Heroes Mission Bakugo, but I can buy his shards. The way the shard system works, when a unit releases, regardless if they're limited or not, their shards do not leave the shop. Their shards are forever in the shop and you can buy them whenever you want. Hopefully they don't change that in the future because this system works, because that way you can build up your units over time without having to feel rushed or anything like that. But again, I can buy my Bakugo shards right here and now if I wanted to, without the banner even being live. The banner's gone. The banner happened like 4 months ago or something like that. Before the half-year anniversary actually happened on JP. So again, everything that's on JP and Global, the way you need to think about Global is an exact one-to-one copy of JP. All that's different is the language that Global is in. It's in English. No, that's the only way that you can think of it that way. Everything that JP's had in terms of units, releases, memories, everything, Global has in its data. That includes the World Heroes mission units. So let's go to the gear shop on Global real quick. If we go down to the stars and we go to sort, I'm just going to sort by UR and then here. So as I said, owned and not owned, same as JP. We're going to go to not owned. Oh, there it is. World Heroes Mission Midoriya, World Heroes Mission Bakugo, and World Heroes Mission Todoroki. They are all in the shard shop. This is not an indication that that banner is confirmed next. These are not an indication of anything because these shards are available for units that have been available since the launch of JP. The way they did Global is they released Global as an exact duplicate of JP, so therefore Global released with all the content, all the items, all the units, all the memories that JP already had in the game. So Global is 100% caught up to JP in terms of everything that JP has, and you can then do everything that JP has as well. That includes buying the World Heroes Mission Shards. Again, this is not an indication or any speculation worthiness of these units being next. Now you can say, but the shards are available, but that's it. And they should be next because they're available, right? No, they're available because Global is a one-to-one copy. JP has them available, therefore Global had them available. That doesn't, just because they aren't available to you to summon, doesn't mean that you can't buy them, doesn't mean that that indicates that they're next. Because this means nothing. This literally means nothing. Because let's scroll down here. Let's go to these SRs. This is Ray Distro. He was a free-to-play unit. I think he was the last free-to-play unit on JP that released, if I'm not mistaken. Or he was, no, he's a couple units ago. Whatever. He was one of the last free-to-play units that released on JP. Does that mean he's next? He's in the shop, right? Global's never had this event active yet. So that means he's next. No, that doesn't mean next. Sir Night-Eye, he released after World Heroes Mission. Same as Ray Distro. Night-Eye's here. Global hasn't had this yet. But does that mean that he's next? No, that doesn't mean he's next. This is the World Heroes Mission free-to-play endeavor. He released with the World Heroes Mission units. That doesn't mean he's next. Again, Global has all of the shards that JP has. You can buy all the shards for any unit that has ever released since JP launch because Global has the data of JP. All that's different is you're playing in a different language. That's literally it. The way you can think of it is Global technically has had this stuff happen. It's just you weren't able to play it until now, if you want to think of it that way. But the best way to think of it is, yeah, Global just released and has never had this stuff ran on the Global version, but it's still a one-to-one copy of JP. Therefore, everything JP's already had, all that stuff is going to be available on Global. Whether or not it's actually available, like the free-to-play units here or the World Heroes Mission units, that doesn't indicate them being next because all of this stuff is active on JP, even after the stuff has left on JP. The way the shards work, these shards exist forever, at least currently. That's how it works. These shards do not go away. So you can buy these shards whenever you want. Even after a banner leaves, you can buy these shards whenever you want and build up your units whenever you want. Again, I just wanted to really debunk that because I see this going around a lot. People are saying they're finding the shard in the shop. That means nothing. The shards are available on JP such as Global because that's how it is. It doesn't matter if the units have released yet or not. It's because they're released on JP that Global has it on their version. That's the only reason, and that is the reason Global has it. And there's no reason to have these indicate that these units are next. Now, back to what I was saying about the release of the movie. The movie releases in Japan on February 16th, tomorrow at the time recording this video, in Japan on DVD. That could be speculated on saying that the World Heroes Mission units could come out because it's releasing on DVD in Japan. So they could rerun the banner because of the DVD release. But the shards are not an indication. They do not indicate, they do not speculate, they do nothing because the shards are available because JP has the shards available. Because that is what has been available on JP. Global has everything that's been available on JP. Global is JP, if you want to think of it that way. Global is JP, but in English. That's the way you think about it, right? So that, again, that's the way you think about it. But the banner has to be reran in order for the units to be gotten on Global. Well, can't talk. But yeah, the banner could rerun. The banner could come with the DVD release. Nezure doesn't leave for, I believe, 6 days. Let me see. Nezure doesn't leave for roughly 6 days with her event and stuff. So again, they could come out when Nezure leaves. That is a very good possibility that that could happen. I'm not saying it's confirmed. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it could happen. It could happen based on the DVD releasing soon and that Nezure leaves the game soon on both Global and JP. That the World Heroes Mission units could release on Global and JP again because of the DVD release. The shards are not an indication. 100% not an indication. I'm going to debunk that here now. That's all I really need to say. And I just, again, wanted to explain things about Global and JP that people may not know. Yes, Global and JP are quote-unquote different versions, but the games are 100% identical to each other. There's nothing different about the games other than the language that you're playing. But again, that's basically I wanted to go over here today. I kind of wanted to debunk that the shards don't mean anything. Again, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know down in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a fantastic day.